Hey guys, welcome to Basketball Vision. Today we're looking over a team from Connecticut. I believe this is Division 3. Synergy said they're a good zone team, so we're taking a look. Still in our zone series. To be honest with you, when I go to Synergy, college men, and this is for Division 3, 2, 1, NAIA, there's probably at least 800 teams, right, combined with D2, 3, 1, NAIA. And there's probably only about 30 to 45 teams that play man 80% of their possessions and up. So it's an interesting stat where there's not a lot of zone teams overall. So let's take a look at this team. Synergy says they're good. Let's see. Pass happenings, okay. Moving around. Move around. Dribble drive, bounce, gets in there. And a finish here. And everything was good. I want to see, the one thing I was looking at is the center here, where after the cut was made here, I'd like to see, this is decent positioning right here. You want to be straddling the line there. Coming over here. This is fine being up high. Again, volleyball line, having the wings touch their toes in the red line, or here's the red line. That's still acceptable. It's still fine. Ball goes over here, that's fine. What I want to see here, though, as soon as this drives here, we've got to be over here a little bit more, right? The ball is on this alley, this side. We want to position your body a little bit more. We know the short corner is going to happen, so we have to start trapping that a little bit. This person's doing an okay job as well. Could have been over a little bit more to the side here because he has no one in the corner. So you want to see him in position a little bit over. But this is also a decent look, decent pass, and it's a solid finish. Let's take a look at this possession. We're slowing the ball down, getting our zone right away. That's what you want to see here. Passing the wing, wings being active. Let's see wings, another wing out. Good. So far, so decent. We got a corner there coming up. Yep, good, good. Being active. That's very good from the wing there. They're passing it around more quickly here. Pretty stagnant of a right there. Now we get the high post touch. Okay, bam. And this right here, that can't happen right there. That was kind of an easy look right here. Let's see what happens here. I like to see the wing as soon as this ball goes in here. Have a high post. It's almost got to be like automatic here. When this guy's gonna be claiming, hey, high post, high post, high post. And if we're worried about the high post, we gotta have this person, the opposite wing, since he's on the ball. He's gotta be in the high post more. He's gotta have either straddling this line or have one of his foot touching this line. But that's kind of like an easy entry pass. And the reason I say it is because like we have two people on one here, and then what we could have here is this person then drop back a little bit more as well if that happens. So when that happens right here, when this ball is getting bounced there, you see this guy has gotta level out, and I think he jumps a little bit too soon here. He just sprints out right away. Remember I said when we have the ball in the high post, I would rather give up a contested mid-range shot than a layup here, right? So at this point right here, we want to see this guard be more active. Wasn't positioned correctly right here. When this goalie saw him happen, or the wing should have communicated that. Ball goes in here. Okay, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, then close out to give these guys enough time. But if you don't have enough time for a closeout, this is going to happen every time. So right there, what I would say that possession is just, hey, let's be more talkative and get to our spots more. Again, the ball's okay going in the high post, but it's how we respond. I'd rather get a mid-range shot with a closeout than a complete duck down. All right, we're getting over here. Now this guy was playing the wing. Now he's playing the center. Being active here, okay. Trying to look at the ball in the high post here. Good. Being active here, good. Active here. Good. That's a good close. I like this. I like this, what I saw here. Right here. His knees are bent a little bit. In athletic stance here. Comes out here. Knows he's not a shooter. So he's going to come out and he's going to really take the pass away. This is very good. Very good on the retreat and the deny here. Could have been a little bit more arm heavy. This is very solid. Again, if someone's going to take a three from out there, I don't know about you guys, but I would say about 75% of teams, you're okay if they're going to bomb it from three randomly, unless it's like a Curry type of shooter. And again, this right here, it's okay to have this guy. This is pretty good when it goes wing to the high post here. Someone's got to say, hey, because right now, again, this is the second time where the guards are kind of like up here, 2-on-1. What are we guarding here? kind of different. I want to say something about the wing who has no play around and say, hey, we can get more matchup heavy, but that we haven't gone through that video segment yet, so I don't want to like get too into depth with that. That second half adjustment type of video. So he's got to be okay with that. Come over here, that's fine. It's a good turnaround shot, good contest, that's decent. More of that adjustment. Alrighty. Ball's in here now. Now we're going to go short corner, short corner. We're going to attack the high post here. How are we going to defend this ball screen? Not bad. What I'd like to do here, though, is... This guy's very active. I notice he's active. So, right here, you just can't get a screen. I feel like he loses a second here. We talked about not getting screen in our video. Right here, screen's happening. He knows that. Depending on if this is a shooter or not, you kind of want to go over or under. But you got to be more aggressive. Got to be more... just ready for that. And what I'd like to do if he gets hit like that, it's got to be a switch off here where this guy picks it up a little bit quicker here. So this guy could be, he's not really guarding anyone. He can kind of plug it in. We can switch this out here. This guy picks up the ball. This guy is quickly, we like to go under, getting under, and it's probably in the free throw line area. This one's going to tag a roller right here. This guy's going to close out to that. If he rolls out, he has this person. This one is coming in here. Goes short corner. He's going to have that. We're going to have a trap there. What I want to see, this guy pick up the ball handler right here. This guy doing a better job not getting screened. And when that pass goes to there, we're going to have a closeout by either of the guards, and the wings will be ready for the corner or wing area. But he just doesn't really contain the ball at all. Fan out. Wing does what it has to do, and the ball gets in pretty deep here, but they rebound it. So on that last possession, I would say don't get screened as easily. I would tell him, hey, listen, that's not a shooter. Let's go under there. This guy's doing a better job gapping up, picking up the ball, and then on the kick out, we have a closeout situation. We don't want the ball getting in the middle of the paint often. Wing's got to be there. Very good, very good, very good. I like how what that wing did. I like what that wing did right there. Okay, a couple things are happening here. Active here, high post here. One thing you'll notice is, again, this is assuming you don't want the ball to go in the high post easily. Some players, some teams are going to be okay getting the ball in the high post, all right? But if you're worried about the high post, your guards have got to do more work. Right here, this guy's got to be more hand up there. Just can't really be allowed that. So right here, this guy gets it right here. This guy should have probably picked up a little bit heavier. This guy's active coming up here. When this happens, 1 second, come up here. Very good diving down. And then we have this rotation here. Very good. This is probably a set play here. Very good with this as well. This guy's fanning out, which is very good. He's got the next pass. Probably a shooter here. This guy's probably going to have this or this one. The second best shooter is. Or you can match up here where this guy picks this one up. This guy picks this one up. This guy picks that one up. And more of a matchup base. We didn't get into that too much because I have too many questions about that. But that's the normal rotation you would see in these situations when that arises. That's a good shot there. But again, you've really got to work hard in this. So ball goes over here. No one has the high post. This guy for about 3 seconds wasn't really guarding anyone. And if this team's really good getting the high post, you definitely want to get more involved here. This person's going to kind of have like his tailbone is on his hamstring area, knee area, and he has two hands out where one hand's facing across his jersey here. But I like what this wing responded because a lot of teams, a lot of bad zone defense, a lot of wings who fall asleep. This has been an easy dump down. This guy sprinted back there, getting to the block area, short corner. Very good movement. I'm not sure what this guy is doing. I gave him props earlier, but I don't know why we have two at the ball here. We have two at the ball here, almost three at some time. And every time, if you're learning zone and you're doing that practice and you see a lot of like perimeter shots opening up, because the ball's getting inside. Figure out how many people are around the ball first, and we don't want this. So we're going to have this guy try to get involved there. And I get it going for a steal. At this point, he's got nothing to do here, no play at all. This guy's not fanning out anyone at all. This guy's trying to fan out. So like these two kind of lose the ball in play, and they don't have a situation where they want to fan out, which we definitely want to fan out because it's considered a high post situation. They don't fan out either, so a three-point shot is available there. So I want this next position is a high post be more contested here, because these guys are this is a little 1-2-1-1. They're back into it. All right, spinning off here. Very good. That's really good there. I like that. I like that. If you see someone, and this is really good, like this, I don't know if this guy's left-handed or right-handed, but like if you see a very weak guy who doesn't really dribble to, I would say, the left, very good at jump out. Even in man defense, if you're a man defense coach, there's something you can pick up. That's very good. Good job getting the ball in the paint there. I do a better job containing the dribble there, though. Okay. Trying to slow him down a little bit with this zone press. They're back in it. What they do is press and slow the ball down a little bit. Very good, very good. I like the wings kind of know what they want to do there. Cool, he's really creeping up high. That's a decent possession. The one thing I would say is this. I really like this right here. Being active here. Ball fake here. Ball happens here, though. This way you got to do it is you kind of got to fly in there. If you're okay with the ball in the high post, to do that. But if you are worried because this is a great player, this person's got to fly in there. Just fly in there where they're going to have to be more involved, or 2 feet or inside the arc here. Arms up and be active there. The one thing I'm worried about this guy is I don't want to close out right away. If this is a good mid-range shooter, that's okay, I guess, closing out. But you want to hold for a split second, 2-second count, so you don't have that dump down happen. You give the wing a little bit of time to dive. And this guy, again, can be involved a little bit more. 2 feet in the paint here, just make it cry a little bit. Because if they're going to pass it back and forth all day, you're okay with that. This pass does not hurt you. This pass could hurt you more. But this is a decent job, though. Look at these guys. He's contested. You can tell their hands are active, get involved. They're doing a better job fanning, by the way. They did a little bit of a better job fanning out that time. And this is what the trap happens, which is very good when the trap happens there, where now you're up against a zone. Instead of starting an attack on a zone defense or a defense for 27 seconds, you got 20 seconds on the clock. Moving, let's move. Let's contain the ball a little bit better now. Got to contain the ball a little bit better in that possession. But we got to stop there. Zone blob. Yep, reset, hard, and that's what you want to see in a zone with them coming out there. That's totally fine. Good. Zero did a better job there. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Okay, a couple of things here. That's good pass play. This President team is a decent pass team. So this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier here, where they're trying to really get a hand up in the high post, kind of deny it a little bit. I can see this guy swinging. So the ball was happening there. Notice how Zero kind of slides in position right here, just to make that pass a little bit more difficult to get there. Right there, bam. So because this guy was looking for that. Zero takes away. That's just fine. The reason why I say the goalie shouldn't be far up, because now this pass happens, bam, right there. You're so far up where the wing cannot realistically be able to get from here to here if you don't give a split second. This is going to burn you every time. Another thing I want to see is the guards work a little bit more harder here as well. Like when this pass goes from here and the ball's going to pass here, you have gotta be in a position to get into your area right here, your high post area. Even against a team you don't want to get in the high post, you've got to slide and sprint more to get in the area. I don't know if he gets there yet. He just takes a second to lapse it in, and that happens. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want to see more of there. I mean, you've got to be more involved in the play here. Where this happens right here, he's doing a good job. You've got to be sprinting here. You've got to be sprinting, or at least give me a slide where you're right here, where you're just like having kind of angled it so you can see yourself. You're going to close out to this person, but you still have a hand up so this pass isn't hard away. And then, again, I don't think the center should be far up here. This is my personal thing. I would wait till an adjustment be made here, but I would let this guy shoot maybe 1 or 2 contested shots from up here instead of getting easy duck downs, because when duck downs happen, we notice it's either layups or we get foul. We don't want both to happen. Good job so far. Moving ball, right? We're moving a little bit. Wings are up high. Good from the wing gate out there. We have active hands at times. Center came up a little bit higher. Wow, we had the ball here. One thing I want to see is this. I would like to see the guards kind of sprint to their spots a little bit quicker. That's one thing that we've talked about a little bit in our video, where you have to really sprint to your spots. Get to your spots quick. Bam, 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 every pass. You can't be lackadaisical getting to your spots. If you're getting tired, you got to get subbed out. Nice. And he deflects it. That's very good. And the wing does a good job getting down there because he sees the ball in the high post. Very good. But that's what I want to see the top of these guys. Got to get the top sprinting a little bit more. Get involved there. Good. This guy's backpedaling here. Again, it is scout heavy. This is like a Curry that I get it. But what you really want to do is right here, what we have here is a situation where if this pass were to get here involved, which once he comes up, you can make this pass here. He's already up there where there's no way we can protect the divers here. So if they're going to send divers here, we want to make sure that this guy doesn't protect the high post. It's going to come from our guard spots that protect the high post. If you're giving up a lot of duck-ins, it's probably because your guards are not working hard enough and your goalie's far too up here. Good dive by the wing. Very good dive by the wing. And I want to look at this possession again because, again, guys, this is what you want to see from your... Look how quick. He knows his responsibility. It's not this responsibility. It is this responsibility. And he just immediately, it's like a quick reaction. He goes down, takes it up, blows that play away. Very good by that wing. Overall, seriously, they're a good defensive team. I would definitely give them an above-average zone defensive team because you know they're trying, they're getting after it. They are getting sucked in a little bit in the high post here, which, again, could be scout specific, but I've seen the guards able to do a little bit more. And if one guard's going to crash here, you got to get that rebound. Synergy showing us this again, okay. Got to get that board. All right, let's be active here. Let's see what happens. Pass happens. All right. Got no in the high post now. So we're in the high post now. And again, guard fell asleep here. Didn't get crowd the high post as easy as you want it to be. And again, I don't like the goalie coming up here because you give up too many duck downs, especially in a two short corner situation. Goalie says, hey, wing, high post, high post, high post. So you're not doing anything here. If this is even a current, he shoots from over there, okay. But zero, when he hears, hey, high post, high post, high post, he should have 2 feet in here, arm stretch out, so that ball isn't a quick zip pass in here. But he's really, to me, in no man's land right here. It's got to be this guy being more gapped up with 2 feet right in here. He's got to have, these guards have got to have 2 feet in this area. We call it the inner arc, is what I like to call it. I want to see these guards have 2 feet in the inner arc more now because the goalie is getting too stretched out. We've had 2 duck-ins in here. I would like to see that happen. And again, if you're implementing a zone and you're seeing some issues with the high post, look at your guards, see how they're positioning, see how quick they're moving, and what they're doing one pass away. Very good by the guards to duck in. Move in here. Very good activity there with your foot. That's very good. Making it hard. Okay, good wing closing. Closing's going to be a little bit better, but that Ving did a good job. You guys saw that wing came in here again. Blowing up the play. That's what you want to see. Blowing up the play right here. Blowing up this play right here. They're always looking for that duck down person. Every zone team is going to look for that first, guys. Right there in the wing is just automatically, okay, I got to get involved here, and I'm going to blow up this play, which he blows up that play. And notice they're always looking for this happening. We should fan out. We should not be ball watching. So this wing can say, hey, I got wing. This person, oh, okay, I got this person. This person have this. We're almost like in a man concept now at this point. And we're fanning out. And that closeout is a tough closeout, but if that's a 3-point shooter, you're going to give that up. Again, scout dependent. If he's a really good shooter, definitely going to want to make sure they have a pull up than a 3-point shot. Got a rebound. Good. One thing I would say is this. This is a decent possession. One thing I would say is this. Ready? When this happens right here, I would not mind, again, seeing his body more right here. Right here. Getting involved in a high post where he has an active hand. He's making it so like, hey, do I want to get the high post or not? It's what I'd like to see there. That's a tough contested shot. That's a bad shot. But, hey, in the zone, you're going to see that. Again, good defensive possession. Some really good defensive possessions here, though. Like, I know I'm hipping a little bit, but they are being active. Just little things you can see for adjustments here. We're going to talk about this right here. These are backside picks here. When you see these backside picks happen, guys, the goalie has to communicate these 1,000%. You cannot get screened. You cannot get screened and die on the play. This guy does a decent job. When this happens, you probably gap up. He'll be a little bit more athletic. What he's got to do then at this point is to move over to the ball side a little bit. But he cannot get screened, so you're going to be sitting on what his leg closest to the 3-point line. You're going to be straddling it almost like you're sitting on his lap almost when that happens. So goalie's got to call that out, because if you just die there, it's going to be a little bit tougher. So, like, make contact first if you can. This guy should be moved over right here a little bit. And the best thing you want to see out of this is him take a pull-up jumper right around here. That's kind of how you want to give up a shot from there. Teams giving up runners and floaters like that are going to be A-okay as well. You're going to be okay with that as well. Players don't practice that too much. I like to see more back picks. Involved here. Good. I would like to see this guy get more involved right here, just because they're fighting the high post with more. Get involved more up here a little bit. They're trying there. Good wing. Good. What are we doing here? Notice this team's going a little duck down. Their wings do very good wing defense. You've got to be a little bit more aggressive here, though. I think you've got to move a little bit more. Pass happens here. As soon as that happens, you've got to sprint instead of getting in a stance here. Like, it's got to be, okay, I'm going to sprint back into the play, get involved back in the play. And that's okay, guys. This is okay, though. That's going to be an okay shot. If a team's going to beat you taking these 15-footers all day long with a turnaround, I mean, guys, what are we doing here? Like, at the end of the day, that's okay. If this team's going to beat us by that, then we've got to really either recruit better, develop better offense, because this is a shot that you're going to be, for the most part, okay giving up. You're going to have to give that shot up a couple times, and that's okay. Let's get involved here. Get back in. Back in the play here. Okay. He's a shooter. I get it. That's better by him. Be more involved in 2. That's good. We fan out. And the 1, and we're okay with that. Again, it's a tough shot, but we're okay with that. We're okay with that. We're going to be okay with that. Oh, that's kind of like our zone blob from the baseline, guys. Check out our zone blob if you want to see that. Another one. We're going to have 1 in, 1 out. 1 come up, creeper. Good. Come back out here. Let's be active here. Go in the high post here. Right there, bam. Again, it's okay to have 2 feet in the paint here. And you're going to have that because a quick pass in is going to be very, very disruptive to your defense. Good. Yeah, I mean, I know they've done 3 straight shots, so the second half we can talk about what to do to adjust that if we're really worried about that. But I think we're going to have to be okay with that shot sometimes. However, once it gets to 5-6 times in a row, though, we're going to have to work a better job at getting denying the high post opportunity. And again, how do we do that? It's not this guy's responsibility. It's this guy really getting more involved and getting 2 feet in the paint, like I said, and his arm is not across the body, not being active enough at all. Last second shot. Let's see what happens here. That's a good stop. Let's see adjustments we make. We'll watch a couple more clips. We'll see what adjustments we make in the second half. See what they do differently here. Pick it up. Good, good. Good containment there. That's really good containment of this defense. Good containment by this defense. Try to get a rebound there. That was good. Good athletic move there. Gotta get a rebound. Gotta get a rebound. Good stop there. Gotta get a rebound. Let's see here. Being active here. That's that runner. Probably sound we're okay with that. This happens a lot where they've got to communicate, hey, screen coming, high post. So he's got to make contact first almost. He's really got to make that contact first, okay? And right here, kind of want to have, this is what I was talking about, where like you kind of want to have it so you're sitting on his lap so your foot's right here so you're straddling it. He's not going to have that happen. But if you can make contact first, force them to have to do a moving screen on you, even if it doesn't get called. If you're on the low side, like I said, then I'm going to call it. But on the high side, it gives you a fighting chance. Got to get a rebound, and we do get a rebound. He moved in position. The guard moved in position in the high post. That's good. Freeze really want to drive in the paint here. That's a good dribble drive there. Individual defense one-on-one here. Doing a good job here. Just got to be in more of an athletic stance here. Right there. How are we closing out here? We're in a stance and we just can't get to that side quick enough. How does he get beat off the dribble there like that? You just got to be in a stance here. Just got to be in a stance here, yeah. And once the ball, we caught in the other video, once it takes 2 dribbles in this way, your wing's probably going to have to get more involved in a right-handed position to not give the dump down happening there. He's getting the pin again. Very good pass. Very good pass. He's been getting the paint a little bit this half, so probably driving it more. Very good here. Is it the same player? Is it number 31 or not? Yeah, 30. They're really picking on 31. If you want to get 31 up there, this is individual defense where we're gonna have to guard the ball better. 31. Just gonna stop here. See what happens here, zone. Let's go. Try to put it on the screen. That's okay. We're gonna contain the dribble. That's fine. Getting the high post. Wings are active there. We're gonna fan out. We're gonna go one-on-one situation. I can't get it, but this is what you want, though. I mean, this is what you want to see here. High post could be a better job than defending the high post here once it goes in, but to be fair, like right here, what I say, guys, 2 feet in the inner arc, right? 2 feet in the inner arc, but the ball gets passed in there. But this guy obviously is not good laterally against this guy, but he's doing his best. Wings duck in, wings are active here. We're fanning out here. Fan out, fan out. But he does his best he can right here. He does the best he can here. And straight up tries not to foul, even though I believe he fouls. But you got to do what you have to do. And that is a possession where that happens. If you don't have an athletic center, it is going to be difficult. But that's where you work in the offseason, work in the preseason with your agility drills, with your different drills that you do. And I don't know if I showed it the breakdown drill earlier, but I think there's a breakdown drill that we do earlier in the season that really helped the goalies out a lot. It's our lane drill. Think of it like a zigzag drill inside the paint area. I'm not sure if I show that in the breakdown drill or not, but that's the situation where you're going to have to happen. Okay, take a second, you close out, they don't shoot it, now it's one-on-one, and your goalie's going to have to be solid without fouling, do the best of their ability to guard the ball. Overall, though, this Connecticut team, to be honest with you, Senators are a good defensive team. I actually think they're active. Yeah, they could move a little bit better. Yeah, they can do a better job with the high post area. This Nebraska Wesleyan team, if this is the Nebraska Wesleyan, I think that won all those national championships because they were like white and gold, I think. They're running at Princeton. If it is, are usually super, super skilled. I don't think this is them. But to be honest with you, I think this CONN team, I would give this zone, I agree with Synergy. I think it's a good zone. I think it's active. I think they try. I think their wings definitely know with the duckings a little bit. The only thing I would say more of is their guards when it comes to high post. That's the biggest thing. They've got to do a little bit better job crowding the high post and making it a little bit tougher. And I think the goalies are being asked to do a little bit too much because the guards are going to have to really work a little bit harder, a little bit more. But overall, yes, good zone, good defense, with a little bit of improvements. I think they'd be very good, if not maybe a really, really good zone defense team. But of course, depends on matchups we don't know about, and of course, coach's philosophy. I think they can change it up a little bit, though, and crowd the high post a bit more. But overall, good zone defense. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching them their wings. I enjoyed watching their guards for the most part. And I think this is definitely a good zone defensive team. And like I said, a little bit of improvements. I think it'll be a very good zone defensive team. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this longer breakdown video. I really appreciate it. And like always, keep your sights on basketball vision.